Hello, 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 all of my Lofty using agents. So if you're using Lofty CRM, especially if you're with Epic, so you have the same features I have, this is a quick tutorial about setting up email templates. Anything that I can set up ahead of time that's ready for me to just click in and use, I do that. So I'm going to see me thinking right now. I'm gonna do a quick little tutorial because I like to set these up. And now that I've gotten into the habit of it, I will have more set up than what I currently have as things move forward with the different smart campaigns or smart plans that I set up. I will be creating more and more of these templates. So let's do a quick tutorial so you can rewind and watch and rewind and go step by step with me through your own Lofty. If you would like, I tend to talk really fast. So you can slow it down when you're watching it or pause and rewind, whatever you need to do. So let's get started. Share my screen here real quick. If I can find the right one. You guys, I'm telling you, I have way too many tabs and windows open on my computer. So it takes me a minute to find it. All right. So you see that I'm on unsorted templates in my email templates. I'm going to show you how to get there real quick. I'm already there. So let's just give you a little tip on how to do that. So I'll go back to my home page. You can see I've got some tasks, but let's go to settings, go to settings, and you come down here on the left to email, and you'll be in your email settings. It gives you your email signature and all that stuff. And then you go to email templates. I have a newsletter. I had started doing newsletters and it became overwhelming and too many things for me to do. The person that I had helping also needed to move on and do something else. So maybe one day I'll have somebody do me newsletters again. Anyhow, then I have unsorted templates because I just don't have them sorted yet. Maybe when I get a whole bunch more, I will sort them, but you can create folders and sort them however you want. You can set them up for sellers, buyers, for sale by owners, nurturing. Like you can set up your folders however you like to organize them. At some point, I will do that, but right now I don't have it done. So I'm just going to go to my unsorted template file. Again, you can create a folder if you don't already have one. And you can see I have a couple already made. So I have my buyer's guide for first time home buyers, email, a lender list, and then the newest ones I've created, which are my CMA email with a bit.ly link because I shrink the link to make it not take up so much room in the email. And then my home anniversary emails. And you can tell that these are newer because they have my new signature on them and these ones don't. So I'll probably update them at some point. But let's go through real quick on how to do a quick and easy email. If you already know what you're going to say in the email, that's great. You can just follow the steps that are coming up. But if you don't, why not use AI's tool to help you? So I'm going to go do that right now. So we're going to head over here to AI. You can see I just did one, but I'm going to start a new one. I use Gemini most of the time. Sometimes I use Chat GPT, but whatever AI you use is fine. And let's see, what do I want to write an email about today? Um, Maybe a thank you for referral email. I think I'll try that one today because why not? I've gotten a few referrals and they could probably use thank you. So first I'm going to tell it who I am. So I am a real estate agent with Community Agents powered by Epic. I could type realty. I have been getting some really great referrals from my sphere and from past clients, and I would like to send them two things. One, an email, and two, a card, thank you card by Snail mail. I would like help writing a fun, friendly, but professional thank you to those sending me new clients. Please write two different versions, one to send by email and one to send by mail. Why am I doing that? I like to send them a physical card in the mail or a postcard, even if I'm sending them an email, because I find that sometimes our emails through our systems get flagged as spam, no matter how much we try to make them not end up in their junk mail. So I like to try to do it two different ways to make sure that they are seeing it. If you know for sure you're not going to end up in their spam, don't do both. If you don't want to send out cards in the mail, don't send cards out in the mail. You could do it as a text message. You could do email and a text message. You know what? I'll just add that. I'll add it in three things. One, an email, and two, a thank you card. Thank you card by snail mail. And three, a text message. I would like help writing fun, friendly, but professional. Thank you to those sending me those on. Please write three different versions. One to send by mail, one to send by email, and one short and sweet to send by text message. Why not? Why not have verbiage for all of them? All right, let's see what we come up with and see if we like it. Okay, so here's option one for email. Thank you, email. A huge thank you and a quick hello. Hello, friend. I hope you're doing wonderfully. I'm writing to send you a huge thank you your way. I recently connected with, put the client's name in there or don't, doesn't matter. It's up to you. I would, makes it more personal. And they mentioned you sent them in my direction. I was so happy to hear from them and even happier to know that you trust me enough to recommend me to your friends and family. Referrals are the cornerstone of my business, and it truly means the world to me. It's the highest compliment I can receive. I'll be sure to take excellent care of them. Thanks again for thinking of me. Let's catch up properly soon. And then it gives you like your information. Snail mail. I want to take a moment to send you a proper thank you, blah, 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 blah. Sounds great to me. And then a quick short text message. Hey, friend, I just wanted to say thank you so much for referring another friend to me. I really appreciate you thinking of me. You're the best. Okay, I love these. These are great. So if you already know what you're going to say, you don't need to do this. But if you don't know what you want to say or you need some help, why not use the tools that are available? Okay, now we know what we're going to say. I'm going to take this email and I'm going to start with the subject and I'm just going to go to here. The reason I'm only going to go to here is because I have a signature set up in my email, so I don't need this bottom part. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to head back over here to Lofty. All right, let's get this template created, thanking people for their referral, thanking someone for their referral. Add a template. And I am going to pardon me, I just got a crazy message. I apologize for this delay. Sorry, my nephew's fiance is pregnant with twins and due October 4th. Well, she's no longer pregnant. They were born today. So they were letting me know, and fingers crossed that they're doing well because mama was having a hard time. That's why they're born now. All right. Hopefully I hear back shortly, but I apologize for that delay. Let's go to the email editor. Oh, all right. So we're going to go to the classic email editor. And we are going to go right into this bottom part and we are going to paste everything we just copied. All right. Then we're going to change it and we're going to cut this out of here and we're going to put that as our subject line. And then we're going to cut that out of there because we don't want it to say that. And we're going to do that. Then we are going to copy this and we are going to put the person that we're sending that to here. And I like to put lines or spaces in mine. It copies and pastes, or pastes all it together. Just format it how you like it. This I'm just going to leave as a blank that I type in manually because there's not a way to really add that variable into there. You see what I mean? So that one is harder to add in. So you do that manually on this type of email. There's plenty that you can do with addresses and stuff that will do it automatically. All right, then I'm going to add this. And then I'm going to come down here. And then I'm going to go to agent variable. And I'm going to put in my signature. And then I'm going to click on preview to see how I like it. Oh, template name. Sorry, I forgot to name it. Referral. Thank you. Name your template. Don't be like me and forget. So there's a preview. And then I'm going to save it. All right. That's your template. That easy. Creating them is that easy. I'm going to head over here real quick and show you how to send them. Have a new. All right. So you go into your person, you click on email, you click on template, and then you click on the one you want. And there it is. And then you'd fill this in with like George or whoever. And then you would hit send. I'm not going to send it because this person didn't send that to me. Also, I'm going to have to blur some of this out so you can still see it because if I post this in YouTube, it will not, it'll flag it and take it down. So here is a quick template on how to create an AI, what you want it to say, create your template, and then use your template. I hope you find that super helpful and super useful, and that this video makes your day easier, making sure your Lofty is set up to make it the most efficient and best tool you have at your disposal for keeping in contact with potential clients and past clients and future clients. All right, talk soon. Have a great day.